Hey guys, this is outsmart, a veteran player of Meteor Maker. In the last tutorial, we talked about optimizing a bomb ejector in a large room. Well, that was just one example out of an infinite number of possibilities. If you have watched my videos or my tutorials on Reddit before, you already know that I'm a huge fan of bomb ejectors. They are unpredictable, super versatile, and honestly, one of the most underrated traps in the entire game. Don't worry though, we'll cover other traps later too. But for now, let's focus on what I think is one of my best and most efficient setups so far. So in the previous video, the build cost 250 capacity and only worked against meticulous raiders. This one, well, it's going to be 130 capacity and it's deadly against all types of raiders, even duos. Here, we'll be using a bomb ejector with Eagle Eye and Chaos Bomb mods. Let's break it down step by step because nothing here was left to chance. By the way, guys, I left the two ready tutorials of this video in the description if you want to check them out. So step one is setting the scene. So you have probably raided some outpost with plain gray walls, no style, no life. And let's be honest, that kills the immersion. It feels unfinished, like an alpha map in an Unreal Engine, or a builder who just doesn't care. But decoration changes everything. It gives your outpost a soul, but also distracts the player's attention and makes the wall experience more believable. By adding depth and detail, we make the room harder to read. That's called visual noise, and it's what lets us draw the raider's attention to the wrong place, while hiding our traps in plain sight. So here are a couple of examples of a room without decoration and when the decoration are added. So you have probably noticed it already, but the environment is much harder to read when there is decoration. And again, this is what we call visual noise, and it's what allows us to draw the raider's attention. Now, let's get to the technical part. As you already know, every trap that detects a raider has a short activation delay. The bomb ejector, though, has two, one for the activation and one for the detonation of the bombs. That delay makes it trickier to use because you have to predict where the raiders will be in a few seconds later. And even worse, you can't control their reactions. But you can guide them. Here's how. The first thing is the decoration with, for example, the lights. And here, as you can see on the screen, you see the RV path runs over a slope behind some pipes and a cursive cube on the right. That cube blocks the player's vision, creating tension and hinting at danger ahead. On the left, we've got a 2-cube-high yellow wall along the RV path. That wall blocks the player's upper left field of view, no matter how large is their field of view. Let me remove the cursive cube for a moment so you can see where the bomb ejector triggers. You can see here that the target is where the bomb ejector triggers. So before explaining why and where we put the bomb ejector, I want to explain the purpose of this cursive cube. The true purpose of this cursive cube is only psychological. Even though raiders can move through it, the lack of visibility pushes meticulous raiders to retreat around the pipe after triggering the bomb ejector. Thanks to the Chaos mod, the bombs bounce off the slope where the player stood and pass through the cursive cube and explode on the other side, exactly where the raiders are hiding. Using those chaotic bomb bounces helps us hide our bomb ejector even better. We are not placing any cursive cubes on the ceiling, which tricks players into thinking there is nothing above them. Now, smarter raiders will probably try to climb up, which is expected. So, we plan ahead. As you can see here under the bomb ejector, we place a slope and a peak. That spreads the bombs out, creating what we call a bomb split. You always want your bombs to be dispersed. If they are too close, they will destroy each other, and your trap loses efficiency. The bombs that go right will cover the aerial zone, the ceiling where players usually try to grab onto. Again, the chaos bombs will give bombs a more bouncy behavior to reach those smart players. And yep, that's it for the meticulous raiders. For rushers, the logic is reversed. Instead of predicting where they will retreat, we predict where they will go. How? We simply guide them using lights and a clear, easy path that makes them feel confident, encouraging them to move faster. That way, we can control their timing and make sure the bombs explode right as they reach the danger zone. In this setup, I have removed the wall on the right of the bomb ejector, so the bombs can fly through and hit the rushers on this image. Then I build a path with a U-turn shape so rushers go back towards the bombs. When you build bomb ejectors, keep an open mind. Study how your bombs react to the environment and adjust accordingly. After hundreds of hours of testing, I can tell you it's much easier and more effective to adapt your environment than to force the bombs to behave exactly how you want. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for the next tutorial. Enjoy and see you next time, Custodian.